Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Medicare Minute with Mandy. All right, guys, so I have had a couple of people ask me if I would give them some real life scenarios of some situations that we've seen in the Medicare space. Sometimes when you look at specific situations, it helps you to understand why people, especially out in internet world, will give you very strong opinions. When someone has a very strong opinion about a particular plan or a particular option in the Medicare space, it's often because they've seen a particular scenario play out. And when you understand these scenarios, it gives you power. So I'm going to give you over the next couple of days, I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios that have happened that I hope will be educational for you. All right, so one example would be, let's say, and this is a real life scenario that I've seen play out, let's say you get very sick, heart attack, some sort of a major issue, and you land in the hospital and you have an Advantage plan. And let's say you don't recover well. Let's say you have surgery, it doesn't go well, perhaps you have a stroke on the table, something happens. And now the hospital, you've been there a couple weeks and the hospital is now saying to you, you need to leave. Well, what happens at that point is the hospital will help you to determine where you need to go, if you need to go to skilled nursing or perhaps a rehabilitation center, perhaps acute rehabilitation, or heaven forbid, hospice. So once you, on an Advantage plan, once you move from hospital to hospital, it triggers pre-authorization, usually, and usually it means your hospitalization copays are going to start over. So it can be expensive. And for the hospital, it's kind of a paperwork nightmare. So this is one of the reasons why you will hear people online talk about the evils of Advantage plans. In normal everyday life, generally speaking, the Advantage plans work pretty well. I have a lot of clients on Advantage plans. They love them. They're very happy. I would not recommend them if they were treating my clients terribly. However, when you hear people talk about, oh, Advantage plans are so bad, one of the reasons why they say this is for this reason. Hospitals and doctors will often tell you that the best thing to do is go the route of original Medicare with a supplement. One of the reasons why they're saying this is because the paperwork nightmare to move from facility to facility can be just a real booger. And you could find yourself sitting in a hospital bed and the doctor walks in and says, your pre-approval was denied and there are only 2 hospitals in our area for acute rehabilitation and they're both full. There's nowhere else to go. You're stuck. You have to go home. You could find yourself in a really tough situation at that point. So there are ways through this. So what do I do, Mandy? Well, my Advantage clients have me. And I advocate for them, and I get on the phone with the hospital, I get on the phone with the carrier, I do whatever it takes to make sure that the paperwork flows through. I try to assist both sides, and the hospitals and carriers usually appreciate having someone to step in and help, and we get that person moved wherever they need to go. So my clients don't suffer, they get cared for, but if you are on an Advantage plan and you don't have anybody to advocate for you, if you are incapacitated, that could be a rough scenario, and you could be bound to a network and a series of red tape that could get pretty sketchy. So moving from hospital to hospital, back and forth to skilled nursing, to rehabilitation, to traditional hospital, that process is one of the main reasons why people speak ill of Advantage plans. Now, we can do a whole set of videos on what makes Advantage plans awesome. So there are things that are great about Advantage plans. There are things that are rough about them. This is an example of one of the things that's rough. So I hope that's helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.